A lot has happened since the finals launched. Some of it deserves to be left in the past. On the other hand, certain things deserve to steal the spotlight. On the 31st of January in 2024, we were blessed with one of the best limited time modes ever to hit the final. It was released as part of a 1.6 update, an update that had a lot of balance changes and patch notes, but most importantly, it dropped this new event. Steal the Spotlight was a solo banquet variant, on a brand new Las Vegas variant. Security got tightened up in the arena, no thanks to Via, where Las Vegas was given a complete overhaul. You could find turrets all around the map that was nobody's friend, as well as tripwires that triggered these turrets and alarms to blare. Your goal was simple, be the first to cash out 40,000. Doing so won't be easy though, as you have no teammates to cover your back, and you'll constantly be a target depending on how much money you carry. With a growing trail behind you, the more cash you have. Steal the Spotlight was a one-of-a-kind event with everyone having lock-heavy loadouts and a bunch of free rewards as well. It was the closest that we've ever gotten to a free-for-all in the finals. Now on to why I'm making this video. Steal the Spotlight as an event was fun, but something that was even more fun was the variant of Vegas, aptly called Tripwires and Turret. Today I'm going to explore on why I think this should be a variant that's added into the main game and into the map rotation, and some ways and adjustments you can make to make it more balanced and fair in today's state of game. The entire concept of tripwires and turrets, being able to tell that you tripped an alarm on enemies coming closer because they tripped an alarm, is something that was so fun and put you on the edge of your seat. You knew that until that cash out was safe, you weren't safe. I mean, they could be just around the corner. And even as you were cashing out, hopefully you're not someone that tripped the turrets, because then they'll be firing on you. This entire process was so fun and engaging, and it's something that's so wacky and all that the finals should be about. I'll be the first to say that World Tour has been somewhat of a disappointment, with one of the latest events being the double jump and being one of the most fun events that we've had in World Tour in a long time. I've always seen World Tour as a very fun and casual mode, which really leads to the gameplay side of the finals and the wackiness of a game show style game, where absolutely everything is possible in a virtual game show, which is why World Tour has kind of been a disappointment to me lately. It started off great in Season 4 with all these amazing events that we had, stuff like Holtile's Alien Invasion, where it was the first time UFOs actually picked you up, or maybe the one where you deposited a cash box, your health increased. That was fun, and I feel like a lot of that has been lost over time, which is why I'm here to propose my idea. Don't ask me how to fix World Tour, that's not in my hands. What is in my hands though is something that I would like to propose that I believe could add a lot of new fun. I'm not saying we have to bring back Steal the Spotlight. What I want to ask though is that the variant of Steal the Spotlight gets added into the map rotation. Now of course there's a lot of logistical things that come with it. For one, it's a Season 1 map, and a lot has changed since then, and a lot of destruction physics and gameplay physics and gameplay structures, weapon mechanics, and so much new stuff has been added that it might not be on an optimized build anymore. And I understand that that is a struggle that game devs have to face. However, Steal the Spotlight is widely seen as one of the best and most memorable moments in the finals, and I believe that by adding this map into the rotation of the Vegas map pool, so much of that nostalgia can be relived, and so many new memories can be made on it. Of course, it would have to be adjusted to the cash out format. So here's my 2 cents on how we can make it work for cash out. By default, all turrets around the map are off. Turrets should only be activated once a cash box is inserted into a vault. When a team inserts a cash out into a vault, turrets should automatically be assigned to that team, meaning they should act as friendly turrets. I think turrets should only be able to shoot under 2 conditions. Condition 1 is if a tripwire is triggered. If a tripwire is triggered, a turret automatically locks onto the person or tries to lock onto the person that triggered it. The other option is when a team is trying to steal a cash out. When that happens, I think the turret should activate and focus on that target. The tripwires themselves are fine, they're an awesome alarm system, nothing needs to be adjusted there. Of course, there needs to be some way to counter these turrets, and there is. We have goo and we have shields. I'm not saying you should be forced into a loadout, but luckily for you, the finals has loads of barrels around the map that will allow you to manipulate the environment around you, or even drop a cash box away from turrets. This video is kind of just about something that I hold very close to my heart, and I'd honestly just love to see the tripwires and turrets variant of Vegas again. So much would be possible, and I really think it'd be an awesome thing to implement into the game today. Tell me your ideas down in the comments if you have any. What are your thoughts on this? Tell me everything. I might not be able to respond to all comments, but I do read them. So thanks so much for taking your time today, and I'll see you around.